Voters in Thailand head to the polls today in a crucial contest that will see military-backed parties take on opposition groups challenging the status quo. And polls open this hour and will close at 5 p.m. local time. The Kingdom's Election Commission says unofficial results will be known by 11 tonight. A record number of Thais are projected to cast their ballots today. Thailand has about 52 million eligible voters, and election authorities expect an 80% turnout. More than 3 million of those are first-time voters aged between 18 to 22. This election is seen as a referendum on the administration of Prime Minister Prayut Chan-o-cha, who has been in power for almost 9 years since the military coup back in 2014. And two key opposition parties are up against his United Thai Nation party, namely the Pheu Thai party that's led by Pathongthan Shinawat and the Move Forward party helmed by Peter Limjaroenrat. Contesting parties made their last bid to sway voters yesterday, and the Prime Minister urged voters that continuity of policies would be better for Thailand, while opposition parties campaigned on a platform of change. And for the latest, our correspondents May Wong and Saksit Sayasomba joining us live from Bangkok right now. Thank you so much for joining us, guys. First, let's join Saksit, who's at a polling station in Bangkok, where Prime Minister Prayut Chan-o-cha is expected to vote. Saksit, Prime Minister Prayut's United Thai Nation party has dismissed poll numbers, which really suggests that it faces an uphill battle to stay in power. What possibilities could we see later tonight after the votes are counted?
Indeed, as you said, it is an uphill battle for incumbent Prime Minister Prayut Chan-o-cha, who is expected to come here to this polling station in Bangkok later, as polls have now opened nationwide. The first people are already in line. But, for Prime Minister Prayut, it is a tough battle ahead, because not only is he running on a new political party, ditching the ruling Palang Pracharat, the UTN is a new party that has to also convince voters, not only that they are a better party than the ruling party before. Not only do they also have to convince people that the achievements of the past governments have been those of Prime Minister Prayut and nobody else's. But more often than not is that Prayut has been now in power for almost 9 years, and there has been a certain fatigue among voters being noticeable here, and he has to give voters a convincing argument to keep on going. But there's another catch. He can only stay on for 2 more years if re-elected, because he will run into his term limit of 8 years. So he's already running somewhat of a lame duck here already. Not some enticing propositions for the UTN, for the United Thai Nations party, but we have heard Prime Minister Prayut Chan-o-cha in the past rallies saying that he will keep on fighting to the very end. But on the other hand, he also said that if he loses today, he will also retire from politics.
Well, let's also speak with May Wong, who is at another polling station where opposition Pheu Thai candidate Pathongthan Shinawat is expected to vote. May, polls widely suggest that Pheu Thai party could win the bulk of the votes, but could they do so without needing a coalition to govern?
There is no doubt that the largest opposition party here in Thailand, Pheu Thai, will win a chunk of votes. But whether or not they will be able to achieve that landslide win that they've been asking for voters, well, that's going to be really tough, given the fact that the last landslide that a party saw was back in 2005 under the Thaksin Shinawat era. And the other point that it is unlikely that they're going to be able to achieve a landslide is because they are also on the pro-democracy camp. They are trying to get votes from the Move Forward party as well. Move Forward is a very progressive and liberal party, which is very attractive to the young Thai citizens. And so Pheu Thai may end up losing some of those votes to Move Forward party. And ultimately, obviously, we're hoping to see the fact that Pheu Thai will be able to nominate their prime minister to be able to take over and form the next government. But again, that's going to be rather difficult, given the fact that the prime minister is not decided by the people. The prime minister is decided by a bicameral parliament that will be made up not just of the MPs, but also of 250 senators, which were previously appointed by the last military administration. And so there is a chance that they might not want to vote for Pheu Thai as the opposition party to lead. And so we will have to see how the votes play out today, and obviously whether or not the voters will decide if they want to go for a more pro-democracy kind of a situation and have a change in this country, or to stick with the status quo going forward.
Well, all the answers will be out tonight. Thank you very much. That was our correspondents May Wong and Saksit Sayasombat in Bangkok covering the Thai election for us. Thanks for the updates.